I'm making this so that I can help you set your camera up for success. Let's get into it. I have image quality set to RAW and large JPEG. Dual pixel RAW I always have disabled. Image review, I have this turned off. Beep, I have touch to mute. Release shutter without card is always off. Lens aberration correction, peripheral illumination, distortion, chromatic aberration, diffraction. External speed light control, leave that disabled. Exposure compensation is what you think it is. ISO speed settings, I don't want it ever going past like 12,800 really. Minimum shutter speed, I'll have it set to not go anywhere below 1/60th of a second. White balance, I changed this in the quick menu. Custom white balance, I never actually use. White balance bracket shift, I use this a lot, but I don't use it in the menu here. I use it via the quick menu. Color space I have set to Adobe RGB. Picture style, it's in landscape most of the time. Long exposure noise reduction is off. High ISO speed noise reduction in camera. It's on the lowest setting. Highlight tone priority is on. Dust delete data, never used it. HDR mode, never use it. Interval timer, I don't use this. Same goes for bulb timer and anti-flicker shoot. Live view shoot is enabled. Autofocus method is flexi zone. Touch shutter is disabled. Grid display, 3x3 rule of thirds. Aspect ratio is 3x2 by default for a full frame sensor. Exposure simulation is always on. Silent live view shoot, never use it. Metering timer, 8 seconds is fine. In regards to autofocus, I literally do not change anything. Selectable AF point, I have it set to only cross type autofocus point. Never used anything in here. The play menu, I don't think I've ever done anything with this. Format card is gonna be something that's very useful. LCD brightness is maxed. Auto power off is set to disable. I don't play with anything in here. These other two settings I don't really use. I also don't really change most of this. Live view shooting area display, I have set to masked. And then with custom controls, shutter button, start metering only. I've removed autofocus. This will start and stop the autofocus. My multifunction button here, this will cycle through my flash exposure compensation, ISO, drive mode, autofocus mode, white balance, autofocus type. I have the set button so that it will magnify photos in playback. And then down here, this weird little button thing that's below the joystick that you can't really see, but it's there, I promise. That is my exposure compensation. And then clear all custom functions. Obviously, that does what it says on the tin. So hopefully this video was helpful to you.